Give yourself room for growth. What do I mean by that? Candice, what do you mean? Well, what I mean is pretty simple right here. It's really, really simple. What I mean is that you need to let go of the plan that you had in your head. I know it hurts. It hurts. I know it hurts. Okay. It hurt me too because I had this plan in my head. By this age, I need to have this done. This age, I need to have that done. That age, I need to have that done. That. Okay. That's the plan that I had. But then I realized that this plan left little place for the unknown, and that the thing that I really enjoy were those unknown encounters, unknown experiences, and that sometimes you find out things about yourself that you initially didn't have planned. Let's take the example of this liking to perform. I never knew that I liked to perform. I didn't know that I like to dance in public. Actually, if you would have asked me 7 years ago, I couldn't even dance in public. I couldn't. Ask my mom when we were to family party, I could barely dance. It's not that I didn't know how to dance. It's that I was scared of dancing in front of people. So at some parties, sometimes it could happen. I was dancing and mom was so happy. She's like, oh, you seem that you had a great time. But I couldn't always dance in public. I remember saying when I was in China, I couldn't dance in public. My friend, who is a professional dancer, tried to get me to dance. I couldn't. I couldn't because I was so scared of being seen, of being judged, and all of that. Fast forward to today, I'm dancing in front of 2 million people. Sorry, what did you say? 2 million what? Yes. Yes, girl. Okay. So why? Why? Because I allowed myself to discover that part of me. And that's funny because I didn't know when I was younger. I didn't like it. Did I like to play theater? I didn't even play theater, I think. So it's just surprising yourself. And I was really surprised that I enjoyed it so much and that it made me feel so good. And I feel like it was an escape from having to always be like this, tight, perfect, and this and and I allow me to let go. And that's why I want you to allow yourself as well. Give yourself room for self-discovery. Let go of the plan and discover what you like. What I'm saying is that it's great to have a direction, but you always need to be agile. You need to have a plan and be agile, okay? We don't want to go all out and not knowing where we're going. We don't want to be lost. We like direction, but you need to allow yourself a bit of this and that. So for example, that can be in terms of hobby, that can also be in your career. You can have this one main career that you like and allow yourself discovery for the vertical. If I take my example, I know that I love the media industry, media communications, PR, marketing, branding, all of that. If you would have asked me 10 years ago, Candice, would you like to work in tech? I wouldn't have bet on tech. I wouldn't have said no, but it wouldn't have been my first option if I'm honest with you. Because at that time, I was not that interested in tech. I was thinking, what are they doing with all of those gadgets? But life took me to tech through various ways that I could share in a different video. And now actually, I really enjoy tech. I really like it. And I can say that it's one of the most interesting place to do PR, actually. Honestly. And I found that interestingly, I found that actually B2B or tech B2C may be more interesting than full consumer PR. Sorry, I think I said that. Because in B2B, I like that you have those complex stories, those complex things, and that you need to simplify them. Whereas if you do PR for, let's say, a bottle of water, it's a bottle of water. But when you have this tech, you need to think, oh, how can I make it more simple? How can I make it more? And that's what I like, this intellectual stimulation, is that how can I make it digestible and attractive and sexy and interesting? That's what makes me so excited about tech PR. So that's why I like to work in tech. So yes, allow yourself. So I still had my main direction, but I got a nice surprise on the way. Same thing so there's so many things in my life actually where had that direction, and I still have that direction, but there's some surprises that come along the way, and I found that so beautiful. So allow yourself, darling, if you have your plan and that you hold tight to it, just let go a bit, keep your plan, but think, because I want you to know that there's so many options in this planet. There's so many options. So you just want to have your plan, but still give yourself that wiggle room. And also, don't put barrier on yourself. The only limit that exists are the ones that are in your mind. So don't put any limitation. Don't put yourself that because I did these studies, I cannot do something else. Yes, you can. Because I did that, I cannot jump into that other industry. You can always reinvent yourself, baby. We're women. We're women. We literally reinvent ourselves all the time. We are so creative. We can always reinvent ourselves. So give yourself that space. Have your plan, but have that wiggle room. Personally, I found so many nice, interesting things about me in that wiggle room. And I'm excited because I'm just thinking, well, what is coming up next? Especially in the past few years. I've learned so many things about me, even about cooking, there's so many things that I found out. I'm just thinking, wow, actually you enjoy that or you like that. So the path to self-discovery is so fascinating, but you need to allow yourself, give yourself that space. Just think, okay, plan/wiggle room, plan/wiggle room, not plan/wiggle room. I know it's so difficult to let go, but when you do, it feels so good. On the other side, just think, oh, why didn't I let go before? Okay, that's all. That's my message for you today. Take care of yourself, because mental health, well-being, and inner peace are crucial. And this is the top priority in your life, because if you don't have that, the rest cannot work. So take care of yourself, and I see you at the next one.